Good morning. So yesterday I got in after being gone for a long time. It's taken most of the day yesterday and night to get the house up to about 19 degrees. Had to get the generator up because the batteries were down. But then this morning, so I got the batteries up to 100%. But then this morning I noticed that they were back down to 89, which was way too quick for them to be dropping down that much. So there we go. I've got good sunshine coming in. So we are at 13.5 almost, and 58 amps coming in. That voltage should be a little bit higher, but what concerns me is the state of charge. That dropped down, even though I didn't really use any electricity or much, so it should not have dropped that far down. So I'm pretty concerned that the batteries might not be doing well. So because they are flooded batteries, I've got them down here in the basement, which is a mess. So it's been my workshop, my pantry, my storage, while I build a workshop and get things going. But anyways, so the batteries are in here. There's my solar charger, which is working well, so that's fine. I've got a diversion load over here that uses a relay and a solenoid once come summertime, when I've got way more electricity than I can use, and then I can actually divert the power to a water heater. It's kind of working, but not great. But these are the batteries here. They are 2 volt flooded batteries. There's not too much light here. Let's grab a flashlight. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure there's no damage on anything here, which it does not appear to be, so that's good. But we're going to check water levels as well. It's kind of hard to see in there, but the water levels are a little bit low, so I'm going to grab some distilled water. I still have I've got a couple jugs. So I'm going to grab some distilled water and top it off, but I'm also going to check what the gravity is. So these are inexpensive and easy to do. We're going to find out what's going on with my batteries. Hold on. Ooh, they are sitting at fair to good, so that's not great. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to top off the water first, and I think I'm going to have to run an equalized charge on them. So that's going to be several hours of running the generator, even though it is a nice sunny day and it sucks to do it, but I got to get these guys up and running. So, okay, got all the batteries topped off. Hard to see in there, but there we go. So we are going to leave that alone. So the reason why I've got them encased in this box, even though, yes, it's made out of plywood, technically flammable, it is painted with a fire retardant paint, but I need to have them enclosed because when they charge, they emit hydrogen gas. So that's vented to the outside. But there we go. So for now, even though I'm getting lovely, lovely sunlight and batteries are charging, I need to boost them more. So right now, the generator is set up on manual. What? Okay, I got other stuff to deal with. I will feed you in a bit. You've got hay. Stop standing on your food. Goats. Okay, get this guy going. Gotta love a good Honda. back in the house. Okay, so state of charge, charging, that's fine. Float charging. Okay. I'm gonna see if that bumps up a bit more. It should, hopefully. And once it bumps up a bit more, then I'm gonna change it over to equalize, which punches in about 15.5 volts into the batteries and tries to get them all leveled out so that they're all sitting at the same voltage, which is sometimes needed. You know, I try to do that a couple times a year. So, all right, and apparently I need to go feed goats because they're whining. Okay, well, the generator's still going. It's going to continue and go for probably about another hour or so. Sun is starting to fade, but yeah, well. That's a lot of demanding from such a small animal. Okay, well, so this is going to be my Goat TV episode as well. So get in here and deal with these little freeloaders. What? Oh yes, all the running. Look at how fat you are. You are just massive. What? What? Yes, I know. That's the skittish one. But you look really, really chubby. Look at you. All right. Well, I'm trying to get them up on top of this thing, so we're gonna see. They've been really making a dent in the hay here. Hey, get off of me. Okay, dum-dums. I made you a ramp over here that you can come up on. See? Okay. It's a bit on the slippery side, but come on, you can do this. All right. Yes, well, I know you want... Okay, this is hard to do with goats and trying to hold on to grain. Okay, I got to put grain up there. Yes, I know. Okay. You guys want to come up here. Okay. Hey, don't be headbutting each other. See, I'm trying to show you. You can come up here as I fall off of this thing. All right. Who's coming up here? Come on. Which one of you is smart enough to do this? Come on. Get up here. You have a ramp right there. I thought you guys were better at this. Come on. Oh, there's hope. There's hope. There's hope. Oh, so close. Come on, you can do it. Yes, you can figure this out. Come on. Yes, you can. I have faith in you. Yes. Come on, goat. Come on. Yes, okay, you're going to get some. There you go. Come up here. Okay, you, I know. Okay, we're going to wait on you. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's see if you can do this. Fine. Okay, I'll give you a little bit. There you go. Okay, come on, guys. Get up here. Come on. Come on. The little one almost made it. It was good. You can do this again. Come on. I have faith. I know. You just want grain. Yes, I know. Look at that. Either jump up or climb up. Come on. You guys can do it. Come on. Go. There we go. Up the ramp. Come on. Up the ramp. You can do it. Ah, very good. We have a winner. Well done. You deserve some food. All right. Well, 1 out of 3 got smart finally. So, okay. I'm going to jump off of this thing before I hurt myself. Okay. What? Here. You guys get a little bit over there. Well, hey, you. And this is the skittish one, too. You're doing very well. I'm proud of you. It's okay. It's okay. See? There we go. You can eat out of my hand. All right. 1 goat out of 3 has figured out. Hey, you. Stop that. Okay. Well, what? You guys got food down there. Since you have been so good, I'm going to give you a little bit more. Not that you look like you need it. What? There we go. It's okay. Yeah, you guys are pretty damn fat. All right. All right, I'll give you a little bit more over here. And then the rest goes to you guys. There you go. All right. Well, there's the crazy goats. So let's have a look at how the hay is doing. Well, they're making a huge mess of it. But, well, they're eating it, so that's good. And given by how fat they are, it seems to be working. So there you go. I know, it's okay. What? Stop being so skittish. I just fed you. All right, well, there is some Goat TV and some updates as to what's happening here. So I hope the batteries are going to be doing well. We'll check that later today. And for now, I'm going to lock these freeloaders back up because I don't trust them. So, well, it's not too cold, but it's not too warm. But I'm going to try to get some stuff done outside. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of firewood, but it's not going to be enough to last me for the winter. Snow is not too thick, but I might end up running the snowblower onto the back of the tractor just to clean everything up. But I definitely got to split all that because my stash is not too big. So that's going to be a part of today's little adventures while the weather's holding up, and it's pretty decent. Okay. So, might seem very weird as to why I'm cutting such tiny little firewood, because this is not very big. So I have, in my house, I have 3 wood burning stoves. One is the main one for the heat, which I definitely use when it gets really cold. One is the kitchen cook one, which both of those take regular sized logs. But the third one is the water boiler. So I've got a small water boiler in the bathroom, and that has a tiny little stove in the bottom of it, which I'll show you later. And that thing takes all of those, which is kind of annoying and frustrating. So eventually I will be changing this. This is kind of the system that was here when I bought the place, so I'm working with it. But there we go. So it's frustrating and annoying because I got to do tiny little pieces like this. But on the plus side, it does, like, it's fairly efficient. So I'll show you when I'm heating up the water later on.
If there's a job that needs done, or a horse to be broke, if there's a drink that needs...
Well, the pile of round logs is diminishing, and the pile of not so round ones is increasing, which is good. This may look like a lot, but it actually is not. I'll be needing pretty much another double this to last me till pretty much about spring or so, depending on how often I have to go away for work. But that is getting significantly smaller, so I plan on going through all of this today, getting that done, and then we'll see what the weather's like tomorrow and either fall a couple more trees or stack all that. Ah, goats. God. Really? What? What are you whining about? Really? What? You have lots of hay still. And you got grains today. Don't give me attitude. And you also got pets. So, like, seriously, what's going on here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Go back to eating. I'm getting attitude from goats. That's my life now. I have little tiny four-legged furry things that can't barely think that are telling me off. Farm life. All right, as promised, this is my water heater for the house. So this was already here when I bought the place. It appears to be European made. I've taken the insulation off before. There's a label that I believe is in German, but there's very little literature on it. Basically, it has a water tank that is sitting on top of a stove. I've disassembled this thing in the past when I had to do the tile floor. So it's really not very complicated. It literally is a water tank with a chimney running through the middle of it, sitting on top of a very tiny wood-burning stove. And that's it. So since I've had it, I've added a electric heating coil to it that runs off of the batteries. And come summertime, when I've got way more than enough voltage coming in, then I've diverted over to this, and it starts heating up the water so that I don't have to keep burning wood come summertime. Aside for that, I've developed, I've replumbed it so that it's a lot easier to drain for when I leave for work, because it used to be next to impossible to do that. But now I've got a drain, so it almost completely drains. I mean, there might be a couple liters left in it. That's about it. But this is the little stove. There's air control at the bottom over here. There is no control for the exhaust, so it just goes straight up the chimney, and that's it. So it doesn't take, the annoying part is it takes really small wood. So basically I'm cutting thin logs down to like 8 or 10 inches at best, and that's about it. So it does result in having to do separate firewood, which is not that easy. And the firebox is definitely not very big. So, but once I get it going, on average, I would say I fill it up about 4 times, and it will go from, you know, like right now we're what, about 12 degrees. That's the water temperature, which is kind of the temperature that's in the bathroom currently. The house is a little bit on the cold side. I haven't been burning all day, so yeah. So it'll take probably about 5 loads of opening it up and filling it up with firewood to get up to just about 90 Celsius. If I go over 95, then the pressure buildup actually ends up hitting the pressure release valve because it starts steaming internally, and then it dumps most of the water out, and then I have to start from scratch. I learned that the hard way the very first time that I ended up getting a fire going in here, and it was not good. So from now on, I've learned that basically the last time that I can actually put wood in here is when the temperature is at about 70 Celsius. If I put wood in after that, then it's going to continue burning and it's going to get too hot, and then I'm dumping all the hot water out, which is bad. So pretty much that's kind of my cutoff.